Hello guys, welcome to my channel. Today I am here to discuss about TCS NQT syllabus and the plan how we can prepare for the TCS NQT. So as you know, there are three sections are there. That is, the first section is TCS NQT cognitive skills. That cognitive skills that contain the again the three sections, that is numerical ability, verbal ability, and reasoning ability. So this numerical ability that contain the number system, arithmetic concepts, elementary statistics, data interpretation questions. So these numerical ability that covers the 26 marks, and verbal ability, English grammar and reading comprehensions, that contain the 24 marks. Then the third section in the cognitive skills is reasoning ability, identifying the word and numeric patterns, problem solving, figure and factual analysis, decision making, propositional reasoning, visual or spatial reasoning, 30 marks. So 30 plus 50, so that is total 80 marks. 80 marks, and the duration is 120 minutes. So this advantage of this NQT cognitive skill is that get recognized and stand out among your peers by enhancing your cognitive skills and get noticed opportunities on the TCS Ion job listing portal by the TCS NQT top recruiters. Unlimited attempts, opportunity to improve your scores with additional attempts, as TCS is conducting every quarter this TCS NQT recruitment test, and you can improve your score. So cognitive skill, that mainly it contains the 80 minutes and 120 minutes time, and these are the three sections. These are the three sections for this particular TCS NQT cognitive skills. Then comes to the next section, that is your subject NQT. So the subject NQT, that engineering students, you are required to select IT programming, and the BSc and all, you can refer the computer basic computer skills. So this particular subject NQT that contains IT programming, and get the NQT score in IT programming, apply to the top corporates. So for NQT cognitive skills is mandatory for all the like the one who are appearing for the placement, and industry NQT and subject NQTs along with this. Okay. So let us discuss the syllabus. This particular IT programming contains again the two sections. The one is programming logic and hands-on coding. So programming logic, that contain the pseudocode, algorithms, then pseudocodes means the statements, step-by-step statements, algorithm, and they ask you to find the output of the particular algorithm, programming constructs, then basics of software development life cycles, implementation using C programs. It is similar to the questions that comes in the gate examination, and C++ Java concepts. So this programming logic, it is a 15 marks, so you will get around 10 questions. Then hands-on coding. So hands-on coding in any of the programming language. Okay, you can while registering you can select either Java program or Perl. So that is 45 marks. So it is total 60 marks, 60 minutes duration. So in the hands-on coding, you will get easy to medium level problem statements. Easy to medium level problem statement you will get. So advantage of this subject NQT IT programming section is that get recognized and stand out among your peers, enhancing your industry credibility in programming, and also get noticed by some top recruiters from the TCS Ion. So this is about the syllabus, and So if you like cognitive skills, that is around 600 rupees, and this IT programming 400. So if you like register for the TCS NQT, okay, with this particular IT career readiness pack, TCS NQT IT career readiness pack, then you are also getting, along with that, you are getting the that psychometric test that cost around 600 rupees model. So the if you separately, if you include the different modules, it may cost around 1600. But if you go through this particular IT readiness pack link and you can buy this, then it costs around 1000 rupees. So just go through the syllabus, and as per the syllabus you can practice the practice for that. You can refer some of the websites like Prep Insta, Face Prep, and Condura Online. So those and also in the YouTube channel there are so many like channels are there. They are guiding free of cost. So as per your syllabus, and just find out which the topic you are like lagging. So based upon the your weakness, so you can start to prepare. And so better you select, as there are two dates are mentioned, and the last date for the registration is, it is almost 50 days prior. 50 12 to 15 days prior means, suppose in the August means, in the July 15 they will end the registration process, and for this November means again the 15 days. Okay, September 15 they will end the registration process. So just go through the details. I will provide all the details in the description box, and focus on the syllabus of the TCS NQT. So it is a golden chance for the students, those who are having some like the medium average students. So this is the best opportunity for them to like because the programming sections and all, it is easy to medium level. At least if you do one programming also, so it will be like you can like get an interview call. So last time the cutoff was, I think, around 1600. The one who scored, means you need to score in all the sections. One who scored around the 600 and above, and he got the students, he or she got the interview call for the TCS. So just go through the details. Thank you. Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm here to discuss about the TCS NQT. So NQT aptitude section preparation plan. So you just consider this as 2021. Okay, so the contents are from the last year. Okay, so you just consider it as 2021. Okay, study plan for the aptitude section. So as you know, the syllabus for the TCS NQT, that is numerical ability and also the verbal ability, means it comes under the cognitive skills, numerical, verbal, and reasoning ability. So there are total 3 sections are there. So 3 sections, and 80 marks. Okay, 80 marks and 120 minutes time for the this particular uh, cognitive skill. Okay, so we'll discuss what are the main important topics that you need to cover. Okay, so this is the total duration, 80 minutes, 80 questions, and total 80 marks, and 120 minutes. Okay, so these verbal reasoning and verbal ability, reasoning ability, and numerical ability. So these that main comes under the cognitive skills. So here in the verbal ability they are mentioned like the English grammar, appropriate usage of the same, the grammar and reading comprehension and all. And in the reasoning ability, the section identify the words, numeric patterns, problem solving, and figure factual analysis, decision making. Okay, then propositional reasoning, visual spatial reasoning. And in the numerical ability, the sections assess the number system, arithmetic, elementary statistics, and data interpretation. So how many times will the TCS NQT that is conducted in a year? So TCS NQT exam will be conducted every quarter, and these exams will be scheduled in the month of February, or in the May, August, and November. Okay, just a note, February and May it is already conducted, and now in the August month and November. So here you will get a fourth chance for the final year students and pre-final year students. Means in the 1 year you will get a fourth chance. So if you are not succeed again, you can get in the next year also. But you should have set a goal to get into the TCS company. So these exams will be scheduled in the month. Okay, so in addition to these 4 exams scheduled in a year, TCS Ion may announce some additional exam dates that subject to the demand from recruiting the corporates. So when will this application will close? When will this application will close for the TCS NQT? So for every TCS NQT exam session, the applications will close 12 days prior. So 12 days prior to the first exam. So here for example, now in the August month means in the July. So in the July 15 or 16 they will close the registration. Okay, in the July month they will close 15 days or 12 to 15 days. Here they are mentioned 12 days prior to the first exam date in that session. So it is definitely easy to crack the aptitude sections that comes the cognitive skills. There are 3 sections of the TCS NQT that is provided you the right strategy in place. Okay, specifically if you are strong in mathematics subject, if you are good in the mathematics subjects till the 12th class level, so aptitude section will be definitely a cakewalk. So if you are a good in the mathematics concepts. Okay, however if someone is not strong, they need to be worried and they can focus on preparing for this section during the next 4 weeks. See now, as I am creating this video, that is on the June 5. So June 5, so you are having a time for the preparation, and you can go for some of the websites like Kondura Online, Prep Insta, Face Prep for the guidance for the to appear for some mock test, and you will get some guidance, and also there are online classes they are conducting. So TCS NQT preparation strategy for the aptitude section. Here we'll discuss in detail about the syllabus, means in depth what are the different topics, and in the examination you will get easy to medium level questions, not that much difficult. So out of scale, the easy to medium, like 3 or 5, 3 or 2 or 5, 2 to 3, 2 to 3 is the level of difficulty. So it is easy to medium, not that much difficult. So the topics that you can consider is mensuration, numbers. Okay, these are some important topics. Then time, distance, and work. Time, distance, and work, permutation combinations. Okay, then probability, geometry, circles, triangle geometry, then equations and functions, average, mixture, allegations, percentage, ratios, series and progression, and general reasoning. So these are the very important topic in the particular this quantitative aptitude section. So the first week of preparation for the TCS NQT is, so one can give the higher priority to the topics like arithmetic such as numbers, percentage, ratio, time, distance, work, average, mixture, and allegation. So these are some of the important topics that you can focus in the first week of the preparation. Also one should thorough with all the formulas, and one should practice more number of models from each topic. So there are like the India Bix is the one of the site that you can refer for the TCS NQT. So these topics, that would be additional advantage. So these are the topics that in detail you can find. This means numbers, percentage, ratio, in that what are the different models you can complete, that time, distance and work. Okay, so then average, mixture, allegation. So if you just go through all these different models in detail, this comes under the quantitative aptitude. And week 1 you can make a plan. Week 1 you can plan for this particular topics, week 1. Okay, then in the second week of the preparation, so in the second week of the preparation, after focusing on the topics of week 1, you can concentrate on the topics in the week 1, especially from the algebra and modern maths like equations and functions, permutation, combination, probability, series and progression. So these are the topics, important topics that you can focus. So level of difficulty of these topics would be moderate level, and it is better if you can concentrate on the basic models of these topics. Okay, the based upon these permutation, combination, probability, you will get some the moderate level questions. So here you can, like in the equations and function topic, the models like linear equations, problems on age, graphs. Then in the permutation, combination, arrangement, circular permutation, probability. Okay, problems on coins, calculation, dice, and series and progress, where arithmetic progression, geometric progression, AP, GP. So these are the topics that you need to focus in the week 2. So as discussed in the week 1 and week 2 also, you should practice more number of models from the above topics and attempt the a sectional test on these. Sectional means you need to, like topic wise also, topic wise, or in the week you need to week means section wise, you need to attempt the test. Okay, section wise it is very important, so that you will come to know which are the topics you understood clearly. Okay, section wise the test is important, section wise. So that's why you need to go for some mock test series. Then in the third week preparation, in the third week preparation plan, so here the next priority can be given to the topics like geometry and mensuration. Okay, so it is better to focus on all the questions from the previous test papers exclusively for these topics. You need to, for this geometry and all, you need to go through the previous year topics. So I have such questions, previous year questions from the TCS NQT, so you can go through those questions. And also in the online also you will get a lot of stuffs. So the, because these two topics would be little difficult for the most of the students, mensuration and geometry, therefore concentrate exclusively on formula and previous test questions. So geometry, that lines, angles, triangles and circles. Mensuration, that covers the areas, volumes, perimeter of squares, rectangles, cuboids and spheres. Okay, so try to get a good hold on the above topics in the first 3 days of the week 3. So in the last 3 days of the week 3, please go through all the topics with the topic wise fundamentals, formulas and sectional text from the all the topics done in the week 3, and analyze the mistakes. So try to identify the areas of the strengths and areas of the improvement from all the topics of the aptitude. As in the week 1 and week 2, week 3, you are going through the different topics. So you, from these different topics, you need to identify the areas of your strength and areas of your improvement from the topics of the aptitude. So in the fourth week of the preparation, what you have to do is all the 6 days allotted for taking a full length mock, that is on the entire aptitude section. Okay, because you are already covered all the topics in the first 3 weeks, and then the last week you need to spend on the mock test. So analyze your mistakes after attempting the test and understand the areas in which you are faltered. So analysis of your performance is more crucial than just attempting the questions. You need to analyze how much your marks you are getting and in which topic you are finding the difficult. Okay, so try to learn from the mistakes. So attempt some mock test that is conducted by the some of the platforms, that is through like a Kondura Online or Face Prep, or the mock test that is conducted by your institutes. Okay, so there are so many stuffs are available in the online. You can just search it, Google it. Okay, so this is in the mock test. The main thing is that you will get a feel of the actual exam. Suppose if there is 80 marks for the particular section cognitive skills, there is 80 marks or 80 questions plus 80 questions, 120 minutes of time. So here you will get the actual feel of the main test. Okay, so that is very important. Okay, then practice. So there is no substitute for the practice. Make a mistake but ensure that you learn from those mistakes. Okay, this is the best way to improve. You need to make a mistakes, otherwise you won't come. So no need to do the copy and all. Okay, just Google it and attempting the test, it is a waste of time. Okay, you need to make a practice, and there is no substitute for the practice. Okay, there is no substitute, because only practice only you can improve your aptitude skill and make mistakes. Okay, you should make mistakes. Don't just Google it and find the answer and attempt the questions. You don't do that. Okay, so make a mistake but ensure that you learn from those mistakes. You should learn from the mistakes. Means after the mock test you need to analyze, okay, which are the topics that you found difficult, and this is the best way to improve. Okay, thank you. Hello guys, welcome to my channel, and today I'm here to discuss about on how to clear the coding section in the TCS NQT. In the previous video I discussed about the aptitude section and what are the topics we need to cover, and the 4 weeks plan and all we discussed, that is 30-day study plan for the quantitative aptitude. So as you know, the subject NQT, it contains the 2 sections. So subject NQT, it is also called as IT programming section. Okay, that assess your knowledge of IT programming. So the IT programming, that is evaluation of knowledge and application of programming concepts. So these are all eligibility who all are applying the engineering 3rd year, final year, and 2-year pass out students also, they are eligible to apply for this TCS NQT. There are 2 ways are there. One is that in the home also you can means online at home, or physical in center you can appear for the test. Okay, so the main thing of this video is we discuss the syllabus and how we can prepare for the test, this particular programming section. So this programming section that contain the 2 sections, that is programming logic, that is MCQ type based questions. So you will get 15 questions here. MCQ questions, 15 questions, 15 minutes. The questions are based upon the pseudocode, algorithms, programming constructs, and so basic software development life cycles, implementation of C, C++, and Java. So here the C programs you will get, and you need to find the output, and also the hands-on. 2 programs you will get hands-on, and the main important thing is that you need to choose only one programming language, that is while doing the registration, and the same language you need to use in the exam. Suppose if you are selected Python language, then throughout the exam you need to stick with the Python language only. So there are two programming, one easy level plus one is medium level program you will get. So that is about the two sections. One is the programming and another is hands-on coding. Okay, so that completely covers the programming section. So in the cognitive skills there are three sections, that is aptitude, verbal and reasoning. Okay, so it is a total 60 marks and the duration is 60 minutes, right? So this is all about the syllabus, and let us discuss. Okay, these are the same that we whatever we discussed in the previous slide. Okay, so each candidate who complete the subject NQT, that he gets a subject NQT score. Okay, that is a, yeah, aptitude, that is cognitive skill score, and for subjective NQT that is IT programming, you will get a subject NQT score for that particular subject. For example, subject NQT IT programming, the subject NQT are planned to be conducted every quarter, and the candidates can take the test again to improve their previous score. Okay, it is also similar to the cognitive skill. If you are scored less for the test, so you can just choose only this particular module and you can improve your score. Okay, so there are the subject NQT for multiple subjects. The candidates wanting to showcase their experts in multiple subjects across the industry can all the across industries can appear for as many subjects NQTs as desired. So let us discuss the 30-day plan, how we can like prepare the coding section. So before discussing and all the coding section, you must practice on HackerRank platform. You need to practice on the HackerRank. That is one platform where you can HackerRank, then LeetCode. LeetCode is the one more platform where you can improve your programming skill, and LeetCode and CodeShip. So these are the platform that you need to CodeShip. Okay, and also for MCQs, Geek for Geeks. Okay, Geek for Geeks. So there are so many different platforms are there for the MCQ questions you will get. Okay, based upon the topic, and for hands-on coding, these are the very important platform that you must practice the hands-on coding. Okay, so you have to put a consistent work. You need to put a consistent work, and getting stuck is definitely not a fun. And yet, okay, I find that this happens to the people preparing for the coding section all the time. Okay, so you don't get stuck. So you where the various platforms are there, you can ask your doubts, and you can just start with easy level to medium. At least you need to complete easy to a medium level hands-on. Okay, even you will get a solutions also in the HackerRank, all these platforms. First you need to try, and after that you just you can check the answer if you are finding difficulty. Okay, so technical coding section is tough, especially when there is a humongous collection of questions. Yeah, MCQ questions and all. Yeah, so they can be possibly pull on you, and it can feel impossible to be well prepared. So the question level is easy to medium, but main thing is that if you practice on these platforms 100%, I am sure that you will handle the coding sections very easy. Okay, then the type 1, practicing the problems every day. So this is very important. Every day at least one program. The one way to crack the coding round is to set a consistent goal daily, so that it is manageable and stress free. You need to at least with any platform, either LeetCode or CodeShip, at least one program that you need to solve. A simple yet effective approach is to target two easy and one medium each day. Okay, to solve the two easy and one medium problem. So by the end of the month you will have finished at least 90 problems. Okay, So if you plan for 2 easy programs plus 1 medium, so daily 3, that indicates 3 into 30 for 1 month, 30 days, that is 90 programs, okay, you can handle. Okay, so daily practice is very important. Cramming in on the weekend. So on the realistic note, most people don't have the discipline to sit down at least 2 hours a daily for the 30 days to practice the algorithms. So what usually happens is that some students may spend about an hour per weekdays on practicing the algorithm and then cram for the 10 to 12 hours on the weekend. So means they won't work on the weekend, so they waste their time. So you need to focus on this also. So in general, put approximately the 15 hours each week to prepare for the coding section, at least 15 to 16 hours per week. 15 to 16 hour per week you need to spend on the coding section. So split the questions such as 50% are easy and 50% are medium. So if you are able to comprehend and understand more than 50% of the coding problem before the actual TCS NQT, then you are good to go. Okay, so if you are, at least if you are understood the 50% of the problems, okay, so that's why you need to make a plan for at least 15 to 16 hour in a week. So that means you should have a habit of practicing the questions, because it is required. The one, if you want to go for the industry, the programming knowledge is required. So just remember, do whatever works for your schedule. Just make a schedule and follow it rigorously, and make sure you are giving an honest effort. Okay, just preparing the schedule is not a big task, but there should be honest effort from your side. Set a realistic goal and keep track of your progress. Okay, so you need to track the progress, how much work is completed. Okay, so you can use the formula like you can make a column to do, in progress. Okay, in progress, and the task is completed. Okay, complete completed. So you can list out all the different your to do, and just you make it in progress or it is completed. Okay, the task. So in this way you can make a track of your process. When starting off, you do not worry about being fast with coming up with your algorithm. So understanding is always the main priority. Speed will come naturally when consistent practice. Okay, if you practice consistently, then definitely speed will improve. So consistency is the only key. Suppose if you practice for 1 day or 2 day, and if you make a gap of 3 to 4 days, then it is very difficult to focus on the programming. So you should have a habit of consistently you need to work. So even after all this preparation work, you still feel like every problem is new challenge that you don't quite to know about solve. So you can solve the problems most of the time, but it doesn't feel like it's getting that much easier. Okay, so as I already told, just for this coding section and this MCQ, the hands-on section and MCQ section, so you just go for the platforms like hacker rank. Okay, just I will show in the browser. Okay, the platforms like hacker rank, where you can practice your coding. Okay, so this is the platform where you can practice for the developers. You just create your account, it's a free of cost. Hacker rank, and then lead code. Okay, this is also a good platform for practice coding section. Okay, so here you will get a lot of problem sets. Here also you can create a account, then code chef. Okay, there are so many other platforms out there that I'm familiar with these and know these few names. So you can also just go through that, and you will get some free questions and all. Okay, so the students, they discuss so many questions here, and some challenges also here for the job opportunities and all. Okay, CodeShip. So these are the platforms where you can practice coding. Thank you.